Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to episode 53 of Koganaros, the Fortress by the Sea. And it has been quite a time since I had the pleasure to get back to you friends with that one. Sadly, I was a little bit ill, so I had to take a break. I wasn't able to talk that much, so did mostly guides, but we're back now. And let's see how many brave dwarven souls will die tonight. I don't know, this bridge has become more and more of a sort of a cursed object, and people working on it, well, there have been a lot of deaths recently. Don't know. This bridge is becoming more and more a really, really grim thing, but I think that just fits to the culture, and let's see how far we can get today. So I really, really hope that today, finally, the screw pumps can be mounted here. Because I really had a lot of problems in the last couple of episodes with the mounting of the pumps. And I'm still not sure if this entire construction that I am making up here will work at the end of the day. We'll see. I'm somewhat afraid that it just might flood. Alright, let's check with the state of affairs. I'm so happy that I'm finally back at it, but at the same time, I feel like I've forgotten a few things about this fortress, so if some chaos might arise, that might be totally my own fault. So, we're here, seeing the water generator to be pretty nice. I think it's about time that we're starting to draw walls here as well, since we're getting closer and closer to what we got here. Or getting closer to finish what we got on the other side, I wanted to say. There we go. So, this is all open space. Alright, so we do have to do the flooring here as well. Jeez. I somewhat hoped that this wouldn't be the case, but whatever. Shouldn't there be... Ah, here. I was wondering where my dolomite was at. So here we're going to work less with an endless array of staircases. Sorry, a lots of words right now, and more working with just the design that we want to have here. The prototype has been finished, kind of. All right, so let's see how this will go forward. I really didn't foresee all this work. But at least, I mean, we're getting pumps here together. They're even putting pieces here down already, so... What is it this time, Queen? Leggings, of course. What should it be otherwise? Alright, so the endless quest for leggings in this fortress never stops. And I'm really, really afraid that when I am opening up the next fortress, that this very same person will haunt me with her requests for coffins and leggings. I think I already said that a few episodes ago, but the longer I play this series, this comes more and more to my mind that this might become a real haunting and true to the name Terra. We will just have to face and endure there. Yeah, well, we'll see about that. Maybe it's one day about time to make our queen find an end. Maybe that's the solution to the problem. Alright, so how come that you guys found all that new stuff? Where did we punch a hole into something? Huh? I'm always kind of nervous when I see messages like these, because When did we discover it? How? How did you guys see that? Well, we'll see about that. I mean, technically, we don't need to worry much about it, as Kogana is well fit to fight back pretty much everything. Oh no, Vukar slips into depression. The one madman of Kogana, aptly named after the most important deity of this place. This guy is giving me the creeps. He's like a doomsayer, you know? Alright, so we got... Now I forgot where the... oh, that's good. So the gear wheel part must sit on floor. Alright. This is probably the worst part about all this, that you got to build a pump stack in a certain way. Why did he dehydrate? Why do you guys not just go and drink something? What the hell is happening down here? So... Alright. Interesting. So I accidentally linked a good part of my... Oh dear. So let's just re-summarize what happened there. I accidentally linked a good portion of the bridges, of the hatches to the same lever that is linked to a bridge here. I'm also very wondering why the people here were in such trouble. Now we actually managed to kill off one of our soldiers accidentally by, well, not having them in the vicinity of water and drink. So can somebody please go here and pull that lever? Okay, so yeah, that's what happens if your fortresses grow older over the course of the time. Wild things happen. Wild things happen. That is very, very unfortunate. This sort of accident is really, really tragic. So we're going to do the simplest thing. We're going to deconstruct the bridge here, as it is vital that we keep the lever intact as it is right now. I really don't want to re-link all this. I mean, no. Just no. So we're just going to deconstruct the bridge in question, and then, well, things should work out again. It's, what can I say? That's just what happens with this game. And I love it, because this game doesn't beat you by being hard or having unfair encounters or something like that. No, you're more like fighting against yourself, sort of. And you're being tackled by so many, 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 many little things. Okay, so we're pumping the water from this place to that place. So here must be water, and here must be the hole. So here goes the ramp. Okay. Then here goes the floor, and there's the hole. There. That's just pump stacks, you know. Alright. Now only for the course of flow. First we pump this way, and we pump that way. Oh, I can't place it yet. Alright. Well, what a fickly little thing. So, don't know why people are, well, I wonder if this message meant that somebody else dehydrated, or if we just found the remains of somebody who dehydrated. by the way, I feel as if I don't have enough tombs allocated, so... yeah. Let's put some more coffins. Alright. Here, burial. My brain was too busy looking for coffin. Don't know. Okay, so we're using now the upper level of this place too. More and more of this bridge is being put into everyday use. I like that. Gem setter has been missing for a week. So many things I can't remember. I mean, I think I did take a break like 2 weeks now, and it feels like a year. Oh well, we're gonna get back into it, don't we? Alright. So that's been done. Now, let's see. Now, screw pump does pump into this direction, so it goes from there to there. So we need that one now next. Here it goes. Yeah. I think I don't need to, I just need to flip them every turn. Okay, so here we go. Slowly chewing my way through this construction, but it does seem to me as if it should work on out as soon as we hit the bottom levels. So ramp goes this time here. I mean, once you are in the rhythm of these, they grow quite easy. It's always hard to find the beginning. It's like knitting or something like that. Yeah, we're knitting a pump stack. I like these. Dwarf knitting. Today we knit a pump stack, jurists. I like the idea of that. Let's just hope nobody will die again. So there's a lot of people missing. I'm feeling very concerned. But I think most of the messages of people missing are, as a matter of fact, the people that just fell into the ocean every now and then. That just happens. Okay, the good news though is that the entire flooring project here goes ahead swimmingly. So, with the total bloat of work orders getting lower and lower, it's clear that we're getting our jobs done faster. I like that. Okay, we're almost there, guys. We can place down the last segment of wall, and then that's something special for me. So, we got people fighting again. Buzzards. So, where is that happening? Is there... oh, there's some carnage in the pen again. Damn. What is it with that place, huh? Why are you guys so hell-bent on invading my pens? There. Alright, let's send in the So, as it seems, we have an invasion of a couple of buzzard people that are now intent on killing all of our livestock in here. I mean, sure, there was some culling to get done, yeah, but not like this. Poor animals. It's also traumatizing the populace. So, my population went down by 4 dwarfs. That means the whole dehydration incident, it cost us a lot of people again. I don't know if this fortress is one of the most volatile and unstable places that I've ever governed. I think it has something to do with this whole mega project. It's so easy to get lost in building things here that there's just things happening. Bad things. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, that coffin. 2 of them are not assigned yet. Okay, I'll take that as a good sign. We either can't reach the bodies or there aren't as many dead as I think there are. Okay, so that thing worked done out, and here we have open space again. Perfect, we can work. So I'm terribly excited seeing that we're getting things done here, you know. So floor goes on that place. So there's been also an attack of buzzard people here at the front door. Ever since we have aggravated the elves, or well, basically just did a little bit of chopping, but yeah, the trees just come back. I can't get them. Stop. We need to brick the entire place properly up. Don't know. I'm really bothered by all the trees. Silly dwarf jokes aside, they really do clutter up the place and make this place look a lot less organized. But on the bright side, look at our friends here. Ah, they're having a good time here. They're eating together, chatting. Nice. Love it to see that the accommodations here are working as intended. Okay. So it's a terrible long way here to get all the jobs done. I hope that one bridge will be done soon so I can see that my blueprint here is working. I'm so afraid of seeing that everything I wanted to do here won't work. So here, it's the same, that's the simplest way to do it. You just check out how it was on the floor above, and then you just flip it and flip it. All right. So we need to deconstruct again. One day in the far-fetched future, between all those requests for coffins and leggings and coffins and leggings, we probably will be finally there. So I need to cancel that construction. The stone blocks here are going nuts again. All right. Well, what bothers me a bit is, though, that we don't have the fortification walls down here. This place is looking a little bit ruddy around the edges. But, well, it's mostly about the bridge, isn't it? Okay. So, here we go. The glass tubes are getting delivered, and we got the ramp this side. So ramp goes that side. And floorboard goes there. Okay, you're getting used to it as soon as you get back into it. Like the first pump stack you create is probably the hottest. After that, you just get into the flow of things. All right, now we can hold that lever. Jeez, who would have thought that I just would kill people by doing that? This poor dwarf that flicked the switch. I would feel so terribly guilty about that if I would have been that person. Luckily, nobody will know who actually flicked that switch in the first place when the people were locked in there and died. That is something that will just get lost in the chronicles of Corganaros. Probably for the better. So, let's see. So, with the bridge, with the hatches back open again, we do have faster access to things. I love the view of that, you know. Just see how people are scuttling around down there. And speaking about that, can now place down the walls. So, pump stack tower number 2 is moving along. So, probably I need to get back to the Dolomite pits soon and check back with the production there. Because we are straining out our resources here again pretty hard. Let's see, there is stockpile-wise. how's the situation? So Gabbro, for the first time that I look here randomly, is good. Dolomite actually is looking bad. Isn't looking bad either. So let's see. The Dolomite pits, though, are lick clean, huh? Yeah. So there's really nothing anymore. Well, it isn't that horrible. We're going to have more than enough rock available. I mean, the super deep caverns of Koganaros have become a blessing for this place, as we have endless levels of stone that I can just carve out and don't worry about it. I like it. Okay. So, here we go. We're getting there, friends. So... okay, so we need to deconstruct yet again. And that will be just the first one of these mad things. I'm more and more tempted to leave it at just one pump stack on each side. But on the other hand, the symmetry, you know, the symmetry. What about the symmetry, Eurist? Well, we'll see about that once we get there. First, I have to get the first pump stack working. And I mean, one way or another, this pillar has to be built. But I am very pleased to see how fast it is getting done here. Infrastructure and logistics are certainly working out much better than they did in the past. Alright. I'm a little bit concerned. Everything is so peaceful for a moment. I mean, we had enough tragedy. People died and all. But, I don't know. Ah, look at these new temples. Damn, this one looks darn fancy. Yeah, so things are working out better and better. I like how this fortress has evolved. So, Plains of Cresting, Stoneworkers Guild Hall. So here, I knew it. I knew that there was still a job for the Royal Engraver Syllab. One of the most important churches of the entire fortress. It's going to be a very prestigious job. So, the Queen has ended a mandate. Does that mean we are allowed to sell leggings again, Your Highness? So yeah, I do notice that the moment I assign new things over here, the pump stack construction slows down tremendously, so we're going to stop doing this thing here. Oh well, maybe not. Well. So, Fukar is throwing a tantrum. I basically only let this guy go past all his things because of his name, you know. He has a sacred name after. So, we got to set up this thing here according to the plans. So we need room for water wheels, room for that. So there we go. Yeah, all of a sudden nothing gets done again. Alright, I need to stop the construction of that pillar, I'm afraid. The large-scale construction of this place is just slowing down things tremendously. So, But we're well off with continuing the construction of the water generator here. That is one thing that I feel like is a very commendable task. Because water generators are a lot of work to get primed. So... can't summon another bucket brigade now. So I keep it open for now because I do have made the experience that it just goes faster the more places you have where people can reach the pit. Therefore, we're going to draw the walls once that thing is nicely filled with water. Summon the bucket brigade, Eurist. It's time to build a new water generator. There we go. So, check this out. We're getting closer to the actual generators here. Nice. Okay, so slope here means ramp there. So, and floor needs to go there. Let's place down the deconstruction jobs there, and let's just proceed. Okay. I don't know how I will case this thing once it's done, though. We will have to envelop it with walls and all. So, I haven't put up the thoughts about that yet. Just went crazy with the mechanics of getting that thing at least there. I mean, it's the very first time that I build something that big. On the surface. Alright, so let's draw another set of walls. It makes me so happy to see this gap here. It's crazy, but it is also like a clear sign that we're getting there. Also, another thing that I wanted to talk about was that you guys came up with the idea that we should use the inside of these pillars as a part of the fortress, and I love the idea. I don't know how we're going to do it, but the more I thought about it, maybe we could make this tunnel here more and more a thing, where you can just enter the pillars. Like there is we could make this tunnel here a permanent installation. Thanks for bringing up this idea. I wouldn't have come up with that on my own, and with all your help, my dear friends, I have so many really cool ideas for the next season of not Koganaros, the Savage Lands, or many Dwarf Fortress seasons to come. I'm far from being done with this game. Alright. So, now it's time to put up the screw pump. That way. Alright. Somebody picks up that job. Oh boy, we are making progress. I'm pretty sure the next episode we're pretty much there to make to pick up the real deal, to do real business here. Damn, nice. And I hope that I am now capable of putting up daily episodes again. Doing my best here, my friends. I didn't need to make that. It could have been a wall block here too. Well, whatever. I don't care. So, oh yeah, we're done at that part. So let's place down the blueprint here. Slope goes there. And floor goes there. I know it is not that terribly complex or hard or anything, but I'm trying to pay very, very close attention to what I do here, because a single whoopsie here can just make the entire machinery not worky anymore, and you just need to redo so many things there. Especially with hanging pump stacks, it can be a real pain. Because basically, one thing you must know, if I would be deconstructing one of these, I think if I would be deconstructing this gear, everything else would fall apart. The entire array of screw pumps would spontaneously deconstruct itself, because they all depend on the existence of this first block. And there we are. It's really time to say goodbye again. I'm very sad about that, but it has been a very productive episode. We made some really good progress. I do see that my drink stockpiles are steadily dwindling a little bit, but it doesn't matter that much. We're just going to get that in via trade. So next episode, I am very confident that this pump stack will see some serious progress, if not even completion. I don't know yet, but well, I don't think I'll be able to complete it in the next episode, but we'll definitely see some nice progress there. The whole business about encasing this thing and containing the water that it will produce is a very, very important thing. Basically, this pump down here at the very basement will be the very last part that I will only install after I have taken very, very careful preparations. Anyways, thanks for watching, my friends. The Queen has demanded more goods, and I will just put these leggings on the tab while I say goodbye to you. Thanks so much for watching. You guys are a wonderful bunch. I love doing this series, or I love doing Dwarf Fortress things. Not only because I like the game, but because it's so much fun to interact with you guys. So, I hope you will tell me what you have on your mind, and we will continue next episode and hopefully get the first pump stack rolling. And yeah, I can't wait to get there. Hope you have a nice time. Until then, thumbs up are appreciated. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? You've already watched like 50 episodes or even more. I'd love to have you. And a big, big thanks to all the supporters out there. And check out Patreon, PayPal, and Buy Me a Coffee in the description box down there. If you'd be so kind, I'd be very, very happy. But either way, thanks for watching this video, and see you all next time.